Hello, I'm Wilton Simpson. This is my wife, Caroline.
And we own Simpson Lakes wedding venue here on Florida's Adventure Coast.
So we bought this property in 2019. It was the horse farm here at the time. It started in the 80s. We were able to gut the building and close the walls and do all that. Her and I were getting married in April, and we were able to be done by February of 2020. And our good friends of my dad, gone back 40 years together, his daughter was getting married that March. The venue she was getting married at fell through, and they came here and they gave us a good trial run before we got started. So then we were married the next month, and we kind of took off from there.
Yeah, it wasn't really originally for us. When we bought the property, it was here kind of already, and we were trying to think of like what we could do with it. And in this area, there's a lot of wedding venues, but we wanted to do something different. So yes, it is still a barn. We're in the country, it's an ag facility, but we tried to make it more modern, give it a little bit more of a classic but still modern touch. And it just kind of went from there, and we got to pick out all the paint colors, all the furniture. We had a really good time with that. Now here we are.
So we were able to accommodate up to 300 guests seated. If you chose to do something outside, standing up, don't need everybody to have tables and chairs. We can do a little more than that. This here that we're in right now is our groom suite, where the guys can come and get ready the day before. We've got TV, wet bar, bathroom, kind of whatever you need is available to you. And then we have a very similar setup straight across in the bridal suite with 6 mirrors to get set up.
Yeah.
6 mirrors for the girls to get ready in front of. We open at 8, so you got plenty of time during the day to come in here and get ready.
Yeah, I mean, it's really nice that like the bride and the groom both have their separate spaces, so they get to hang out in here. We have a little mimosa bar on the other side, so they can kind of relax and get ready and have all their friends in here with them. And it's just really nice for them to have their own spaces, but still they're here on the property. Everybody's getting excited, so it's really nice for them to have their own space.
We also have the house next door that you are able to rent either the night before or the night of, which gives you another opportunity to have somewhere to keep your things. You've got a lock on the door that you've got the code to, and you can keep your stuff and kind of be comfortable there.
Yeah, so we have 2 ceremony spots that you can choose from outside. So we have, the first one is called the Oakside spot. The second one is going to be Lakeside. So they're really different. The first spot that's a little bit closer to the venue here, it's more simple. It's under the nice big oak trees. It's really beautiful. And then the other spot, the Lakeside, it's definitely has more of like a tropical feel. I think it's more of like a true Florida with the palm trees, the water, everything. So yeah, you get to pick either of those. We have golf carts. We'll drive your guests to whichever spot you choose. They're so different. You can do them any way you want. You can decorate them however. And they both fit at least 300 people. So it's definitely room for everybody. So a really cool thing that we do is we actually let the bride and groom come out here and take their engagement pictures. So it's really helpful. They can bring their wedding photographer, and then their photographer gets to see the property, kind of see like where the good picture spots would be. And then on the day of, after the ceremony, the bride and groom and bridal party go to take pictures. So there's 120 acres, so there's a lot of options for pictures, and they kind of get to go wherever they want. We'll drive them in the golf cart, and they have about an hour to get all those pictures in.
Everything from hay bales to cattle to a live horse. We've got a lot of options for what you can take pictures with, and tons of oak trees and lakes and everything of that nature. So in addition to weddings here, we have hosted birthdays, corporate retreats. We've had college board meetings here, political fundraisers, concerts. We've had all sorts of different things here that we can accommodate.
So another great thing about our venue is you can bring your own vendors. So we do have a preferred vendor list with vendors that we love to work with. They're awesome. They're highly recommended by us. However, you can bring your own. So a lot of people love the fact that they can choose their own because, it's your wedding day. We want you to have exactly what you want. So we do have a huge kitchen here on site that your caterer is more than welcome to use. So it's really nice for them that they have kind of their own dedicated space for what they're doing, and they can get ready in there. and then florists, all of that. We help them take their arches to the ceremony spots. We'll help them get set up. Yeah, it's really nice that you can bring your own vendor, so you're not stuck to just like who we like. So that's really nice too.
So regardless of the event that's taking place here, her and I are here on site, and the rest of our staff is basically just our friends and family that we've grown up with over the years that we've brought on. So we're here the entire day. All the tours for the venue, that she does those during the week, every week, and so we're always here for anything you may need.
Yeah, it's really nice. Like you said, I do all the tours, so when people reach out to us, I'm the only one that answers, so you're always talking to me. It's really nice because then I get to know them. Like at the end, we're like good friends with all the brides because we've known them for like at least 2 years now. We talk to them all the time, at least once a week, about flowers and decor and all of that stuff. So it's really nice that we get to actually know our brides. So yeah, it's just him and I here most of the time, and then like he said, during events, we have an awesome group of people who are here to help us with everything, so it makes it really nice.
So we are located 3.1 miles east of I-75, 45 minutes from Tampa, 45 from Orlando, right here on US Highway 98.
Yeah, and if you ever want to check out our social medias, we do have a Facebook and an Instagram. So if you want to follow along with us on the day of the wedding, we do a lot of behind the scenes, so you can kind of see how we set up, what all goes into the wedding day before you get to see those gorgeous pictures that the photographer takes. And then of course we do post those as well, so you'll get to see on our Facebook and Instagram kind of how all the brides have such a different style. It's so cool. They all have their own touch and put their own twist on it, so you'll get to see all of those on there. And then of course you can reach out to us and message us through either of those platforms too. So yeah, next time you're having a big event, I hope you think of us and reach out to us. We'd love to help.